حضور الكريم الآن مع حديث الخبراء، والحديث بعنوان من أجل أثر مجتمعي مربح وتعظيم قيمة الشراكات بين الأطراف المعنية. المتحدث السيد كارلوس سينتيتس، المؤسس والرئيس التنفيذي للتحالف العالمي للتأثير.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. حضراتكم رئيس CSR Egypt حسن مصطفى، الحضور الكرام. في البداية اسمحوا لي أن أعبر عن امتناني لمنظمي الحدث لدعوتكم الكريمة. إنه شرف لي أن أشارك في هذه المبادرة المفيدة والمهمة. أنا سعيد جدا لأتواجد في القاهرة مرة أخرى، وأريد أن أعبر عن التعزية الحارة لكل الذين فقدوا شخص من عائلاتهم وأصدقائهم في هذه الكارثة العالمية. نحن نصلي لجميع ضحايا الوباء وكل الأمراض، وأريد أن أعبر عن دعمي لكل ضحايا الوباء والتحرش والتمييز. أريد أن أشكر الجميع وخاصة رئيس حسن مصطفى، لأنه ليس فقط هو رجل استثنائي قائد أخلاقي، وكذلك لأنه يجعلنا أن نتمرن وأن نعمل سويا لجعل مصر بلد أفضل، لجعل عالم مكان أفضل. أتحدث لغتي العربية ضعيفة. أنا ليس فقط لفظي سيء، وهناك الكثير من الأشياء التي لا أعرف كيف أقولها، وأيضا اللغة العربية جميلة جدا ولكنها صعبة. سأفعل أفضل ما عندي للتواصل بالعربية، وأريد أتمنى أن تسامحوني. أنا كارلوس سينتيتس، مؤسس World Innovation Alliance، والتي هي منظمة عالمية تهدف إلى المساهمة لجعل العالم مكان أفضل من خلال إيجاد حلول وتنفيذها في مشاكل ما يخص قطاع التعليم، البيئة، فقر، صحة وحقوق الإنسان. نحن لدينا شبكات دولية من أكثر من 1000 خبراء من 150 دولة مختلفة، ونحن تنفيذ هذه الحلول لجعل المؤسسات والشركات أكبر الأثر الاجتماعي. أزمة الصحة والاقتصاد التي سببها فيروس كورونا أثرت علينا ومعيشتنا وعلاقاتنا وحياتنا. لن يكون هذا الوقت سهلا، ولكن سنتجاوزه سويا. يجب علينا أن نتأقلم في العالم الجديد، وأن نبذل جهد كبير لبناء العالم الجديد. الابتكارات في مجالات الذكاء الاصطناعي، إنترنت الأشياء، الروبوتات، البيانات الكبيرة، الواقع الافتراضي وغيرها الكثير، سيتغير كل شيء لدرجة الشيء الوحيد الذي نستطيع أن نكون متأكدين منه والذي نستطيع أن نحضر له هو التغيير الجذري والمختوم. ويجب علينا أن ابتكار، يجب علينا أن نعمل سويا لنواجه هذه التحديات. الشركات، الحكومات والأفراد لدي كل المصادر الحاجة لنواجه هذه التحدي، ولكن يجب علينا أن نفعل أفضل ما عندنا لحل كل هذه المشاكل. بغض النظر القطاع الذي نعمل به، سواء الخاص أو الآن، الصحة، التنقلات، المال، السياحة، الثقافة وأي قطاع آخر، كل شخص منا نعمل بأساس العلاقات بين البشر، وكل تحديات يمكن حلها من خلال التعاون الفعال بين الشركات، الحكومات والأفراد. هناك الكثير من الناس، الملايين من الناس الذي يريدون أن يحل هذه المشاكل، ولكن لا يعرفون ماذا يستطيعون أن يفعل أو كيفية فعل هذا. لهذا السبب يجب علينا أن show them the way. من الواضح لغتي العربية ليست كافية لأستمر بالتكلم بالعربية، لهذا السبب سأستمر بالتكلم باللغة الإنجليزية. شكرا لكم. Well, it is obvious that Arabic is not my mother tongue, so I am so sorry for all the mistakes that you just saw. But I wanted to show my commitment to learn from your wonderful culture, for your beautiful language. And I have to say, I love Egypt, and I love all my Egyptian friends. The last place I visited before the pandemic was precisely Cairo. And it was because I participated in the World Youth Forum. I had the immense privilege to participate in a roundtable with the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, and also to speak on behalf of Europe in front of thousands of people to talk about what we can do to help the youth. And now, sorry, thank you. And now, after everything has changed so much, the reality is that everything remains the same. We have huge commitment from the government, huge commitment from the private sector, a lot of people that really care, a lot of people that really are doing everything they can to make things better. But at the same time, we have a huge potential of actually optimizing the way we do things. There's so much more we can do, and we should focus on trying to make the biggest positive impact we can before we die. Many times companies just think of what can they put in their CSR reports. They just put this action when you have millions of people that are going to face disruption and they're going to have problems to find jobs. You have 60 million youths in Egypt, and most of them are not ready for the disruption that is going to happen in the Suq al-Amal, sorry. So it is absolutely vital that we do everything we can to impact millions and not only thousands, and that we do action and not only take pictures. What I come here to propose is a model of public-private social collaboration, where it's not only that we do committees or we just organize events that have no action, but just like CSR Egypt, we look for commitments. We actually execute. And not only that, that we have an executive branch, someone, companies, associations that are responsible for taking action in all those plans that we're talking about. Because we say these ideas and we talk about these models, but someone needs to execute. So what I'm proposing here is a project to improve every person in Egypt and improve Egypt. A project that not only has the support of the government, but also of companies that empower every citizen in Egypt to be a part of the solution. The problem? Well, there's millions of people that want to help, and they don't know what they can do, how to do it, and they don't have incentives. Solution? We have all these amazing companies. We have rewards. We can give gifts. We can give recognitions. We can give trips. We can give certifications. So many beautiful things that we can do to offer in exchange of action. And what this means is that we have millions of people that if we tell them exactly what we need them to do in order to be a part of the solution, and we help them to achieve their goals, we're going to have millions of people helping the government and helping companies as well. There are many things that we can do to help the youth in Egypt and to help the entire development of the country. And one of them, I believe, has to start with education. Right now, we are in the middle of the upskilling revolution, where 50% of jobs are going to change, and 2 billion people need new skills in order to adapt to this new market. So what we propose to do is this program that is called Skills for Growth. Free online education on every skill that can help any person to find a job or create a company. In order to do that, we just need to look in the internet. There's so much content available and so many partners that are definitely going to be willing to help. So we can help anyone of any age to learn entrepreneurship, sales, digital marketing, e-commerce, digital skills, and coding to help them find prosperity, not only in Egypt, but also through the internet, being able to sell their services or their products abroad. But in order to make that impact, and in order to make people find jobs or create jobs, education is not enough. We also need connections. Many times we think that the knowledge is enough, but the reality is that if you are the most skilled and the most knowledgeable person in the world, and you don't have an employer, an investor, a partner, an employee, if you don't have people around you, there's nothing you can do. And that's why we propose the Skills for Growth project, as I said, to provide skills, but also the Connections for Growth project. And the idea is to create as many events like this one, online and offline, connections between people of different sectors, different companies, different countries, different religions, people of all possible professions, and try to look for the connections between the investors and the entrepreneurs, between the employers and the employees, between mentors and mentees. Let us connect people. We have the internet, so we can connect so much more than ever before. And we need to do it at scale. This is a problem of millions of people, and we need to do it so everybody can benefit. So in order to do that, obviously, you have this beautiful program of education, and you have a lot of potential connections, but you need communication to make things happen. We live in a world where everything needs to be communicated. In fact, people are just communicating and not doing. Well, let us use the power of celebrities, influencers, media. Let us use every possible event, cultural activity, every sports competition to make sure that millions of people are reached with these programs. What we're going to do internationally is called the Improve Yourself, Improve the World campaign. And we're going to reach 200 million people. In the past, we have already done projects reaching more than 100 million. We know that this time is going to be more. Now the question is, having the companies, having the third sector, having the media, and even celebrities, is Egypt going to do a project that can upskill and create opportunities dramatically as fast as possible? Because this is not a process that with even the best efforts, including the new universities created, we're going to be able to solve. Because that takes more than 4 years, and in 4 years, most of our jobs are going to change. What we need is to do it as fast as possible. We have the resources, and it's just a matter of working together in a very effective way with someone that leads it. And I would say that the best person to lead that is Mr. Hassam Mustafa. I think that CSR Egypt is in a perfect position to do that. And in any case, I am here at disposal of the country, of CSR Egypt, of everybody, not only myself, but also our network of experts in 150 countries. I also am incredibly lucky and proud of work as well in the board of the World Humanitarian Forum and the Organization of Entrepreneurs of the European Union. So with everything that we're going to be doing, we're going to put it at the disposal of Egypt, and we really would like to see Egypt flourish. We see that the Vision 2030, we see that Hayat Karima and every initiative is exactly in the right direction. I was very lucky to have the opportunity to meet the Committee of Higher Education of the Egyptian Parliament yesterday in a lecture that I gave in Galala University with Dr. Adel El Adoui. And I have to say, it is absolutely impressive. The vision is clear, the path is clear, I think the commitment is clear, but sometimes we just need to find a better way to be more effective in applying solutions. Thank you very much, and I will always be at your disposal. Thank you so much.